Hello everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're going to make aluminium, or aluminum if you are American, I suppose. I'm going to call it aluminium because that's what it's actually legally called. And I don't want the police to come after me a second time today, because once is enough. So we're going to have a little bit of a problem with the caustic solution, but what I think we're going to do is just get some saline water and then just make the caustic solution myself. Just hand make some caustic solution. That's like you do. Oh, you can turn it back into stuff. That's interesting. I don't really want to turn it back into stuff, but it's interesting that you can. So seawater. Yeah, we're just gonna grab that seawater. Why not? See no reason to use another pump. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have all my robots anymore. My robots are off doing dumb things. I forgot that they were doing that. I sent my robots to go and make bricks, and they've not returned yet because they don't want to. How rude of them, right? Okay, that's fine. We'll live. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a distillation plant. No, an electrolyzer. Oh, yeah, okay. Electrolyzers I probably don't have on hand. I do not! So, let's go get some electrolyzer stuff. It's just medium tanks, which we do build. So that's cool. Do we need anything else? Maybe some inserters probably wouldn't go too amiss. But yeah, they're going to take a little, the robots are going to take a little while they sort their shit out. That's just robots for you though. They will always take a bit of time to sort their shit out. But once they do, we'll be running a little bit faster and that'll be pretty good. It certainly doesn't sound like I'm super excited about it though, does it? I'm just like, oh yeah, that'll be good, I suppose. Why am I here? I am here for tanks. Yes, that iconic piece of music. Which we currently do not have because we do not have iron sheets. Okay, well we might have to, those are steel sheets. Steel sheets, not iron sheets. You'd think that'd be the same, but they're really not. For some reason. In which case I might as well just build my own iron tanks. Put it back there. Okay. And then that will allow me to build my electrolyzers? It will. Priority or surge? Priority. I see no reason to build surges. You know, aside from the fact that it doesn't kill my power as much, and they are faster as well, actually. Maybe that's the reason to build a surge. All it took was like 3 seconds of actual thinking to actually get there. Just like life, really, with me. If I thought for just 3 more seconds, maybe we'd have a conclusion that made sense. I don't know. Conclusions that make sense are scary to me. We will grab some more power poles, though, because I feel like we're going to need those very soon. And we're also going to grab another batch of inserters, because we're a little bit light on those. We want pipes, probably, but we'll be fine. I don't think we need pipes at this stage. Oh, hey Dave, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you didn't miss me too much while I was gone. Wasn't gone that long. Yeah, so I didn't do my Thursday stream this week for those on the YouTube communities. So it's weird when I don't do a stream. Weird for me anyway. It feels like I've been so long. Are you watching your EDM stream? That's alright, man. You enjoy your EDM stream. I'll be here. I was going to say I'll be here all night, but that's not the case. Oh wait, brine. Yes, if we turn the filtered water into brine. How's that working in? Turn saline into brine. How this works? Oh, use a distillery, yes.
Thanks for your support.
Meow 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 meow.
Indeed. Thank you for reminding me. Hey Veldek, thank you for the sub, and meow 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 meow. Wait. Oh, almost one too many meows there. Uh, thanks for the support as always. 7 months. Yikes. Going up, isn't it? Thank you. And welcome. You know what? Sometimes people get too many meows. It's better to have too many meows than not enough meows. That's what I've always said. And then water, which we can just dump in here and it'll sort itself out, I guess. Outfall. I think we also do need to put some lights over here because we don't have my bloody robots, so we can't put lights over here. Steve Meow's the rarest currency in the world. Steve Meow NFT. Can you even do an audio NFT? I know that's a stupid question. Of course you can, because there are shysters all around the world. Look, honestly, I know so little about NFTs, and honestly, it's kind of where I want it to be. I'm pretty happy not really understanding how NFTs work, and that makes me happy. And then we go with the electrolyzer that we were so very excited about. We might need to improve on this later, but for now... Brian comes in. Okay. And then those can both be, at this point, just gassed away. I don't really care that much at that point. Power is pretty rubbish, but that's alright. That happens sometimes. Okay, then we need caustic solution, which, of course, needs the saline water. Placing first smelting boards. What are you building? What are you playing that you need all that stuff? All that shenanigans. So. Oh, actually. That gives me 30 for one. That gives me... That's actually slightly better. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Ah. Moon smelter. I don't quite like where that is. Can we just shift it just a little bit? Not automatically. That's alright. And that'll make my caustic solution, which is very exciting. The people of the world are very excited about caustic solution. I don't know if they actually are, but I'm somewhat excited about it, and sometimes that's all you need to have, right? As long as you're excited about your progress. Okay, and power. Yes. Yeah, I think the hangar's taking a lot more power. Who wouldn't be excited about caustic solutions? That's a very good question. I think you're right. I think if I found someone who wasn't excited about a caustic solution, I think I'd have to just be like, you know what? I don't need this, this negativity in my life. And I think that's an appropriate response too. You know, because if you're not excited about caustic solutions, I mean, what are you doing, right? Okay, so we've got another wind turbine that honestly will disappoint and fail me. I kind of just expect that these days. Now we need to get rid of sludge. Which... We actually already have a way of getting rid of sludge over here. That's handy. We already have a sludge refinery. Or no, not distillation. We have a way of getting rid of it. I tried to use fancy words there and none of them were quite working. How the driving list is going? I haven't had one today. We were going to, but stuff happened, so it didn't happen. That's alright. They'll come by as they happen. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing that we haven't considered. What else does sludge turn into? Oh, sludge is useful for a whole bunch of stuff. Of course it is. Most of it's irrelevant right now. But, yeah, no driving lessons today. But one day, we'll get back to them. They'll happen. Don't you worry. Okay. So then we want to make some furnaces. With my medium furnaces, I believe, which we only have one of. Okay, let's go grab some more medium furnaces. Meanwhile, let's see how their bots are going. They're not going great. They could be doing better. They are placing things though. They're getting it done, albeit slowly. Oh, do we not make medium furnaces yet? I guess we don't. Guess we have to do them manually still. That's alright, we'll get to that at some point today. But the last driving lessons went pretty well. Yeah, it's slow progress, but it is happening. That's what matters. That it is happening. Okie dokie Loki. We got my furnaces? Yes, we do. So then, we do this trick. How much? Oh, I suppose we better assign them. And then we've got aluminium carbide, which we don't really know how that's going to work, but that's alright. Oh, really? Do we need... I miss my robots so much. Oh wait, no, that's 0.8. Oh, 0.8 is a much smaller number. So for now, that is actually more than sufficient. Okay, that's alright. And then we'll do that, and that. And we've put that one step too close, so we have to manually move everything. Nothing is automatic. I might just cancel the building of bricks. Get back to it when I actually have my shit back together, because quite frankly right now it's just annoying that I keep trying to do this and it's not working. It's not supposed to, quite frankly. Okay, but that gets me my ingots. That's a good start. Once you've got ingots, you can do anything you want. We're going to have to rebuild this later, but quite frankly, a lot of my forging operations we rebuilt later into better trainable solutions. You know what? I'm getting my robots. I don't care anymore. We can come back to this. Entities, ghosts. Ghost floors? Tiled ghosts. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. We'll get back to that manual later when we actually have more construction bots. Right now, this is just non-feasible. We can just place things as we walk. Look at that. Perfection. Much faster too. Your trans stream. It's alright, man. Enjoy your trans stream. Oops, wrong way. Local streamer doesn't allow Dave to watch his trans stream. What a jerk, right? Okay. So we've made alumnia. We need graphite. And, oh, that makes aluminium carbide. Oh, do I care? Kind of. Oh, we can sort of swing it back around. Make more of this stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool, I suppose. In a wider setting. Okay, that's cool. So it makes a thing that I don't care about, but then I can turn the thing I don't care about into something I do care about, and bam, we're back to a good time. Sure, why not? Let's move this. Like, over here. Alright. I don't think it quite got what I needed to get done there, but that's alright. We can come back, grab those things, and then it'll get its job done. Oh, I'll help them out a little bit, I think. I like that Dave is frustrated. He's got 2 streams that he wants to watch. It's a hard life for you, Dave. Okay, so that will charge up power because at the moment wind turbines are going well, which is a very big, strange time. But I'm happy about it. I like when the turbines are actually doing their job. Okay. Now, I think we get into a situation here. Actually, what are the numbers like here? I don't think we need to worry too much, actually, because I don't think we're ever going to be producing that much. Yeah. Oh, we need graphite. Oh, shoot. I didn't consider that. Crap. Okay. Okay. Graphite, we do not have on us. Oh, nice. A song I do know. So what we need to do is, you know what, I think we're going to change the way this is done, because right now we've got plastic and graphite on one lane and they split later. What I think we might be good to do very now, would be to not do this, but instead, oh, there you go, that works. Okay, and for now we're just going to do this as well. It's alright, man. You enjoy your music stream, man. Okay. Of course, you're wanting the fix, so I understand. You gotta make some hard decisions. Okay, so we're gonna let the graphite come through. It's gonna take us a bit of time, so we're going to try and speed through it just a little. You know what? If we pick up plastic by mistake, it's fine. Not the end of the world if we accidentally pick up plastic. Where's that going? That's actually going somewhere, isn't it? So we wanted plastic and graphite. Well, shit. I guess I'm going to need to fix that later. Okay. Phone went ding. Does that sometimes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do... Okay, we're going to do a trick here. Okay. And if we connect... It's slightly in the way. This like that. And then we connect... this... what am I doing? That. Is that gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna come around on the right side. I mean, eventually. First, you gotta break it, but then it'll work. Okay, cool. Nice. That's pleasing. Okay. Then, while we're doing all that sort of jazz, we will split the plastic in a little bit better way up here. And what we can do is this. Twist it all back around to itself. There we go. So that way when plastic is finally running... Have I thought about doing an EDM Factorio stream? I mean... You know, they say only... The idea that you only should break one law at a time. The law that I'm breaking right now is being bad at Factorio, but being bad at EDM as well. I think that would be bad. You know, we can only be bad at one thing at a time. I think otherwise there might be complaints. Okay, we've got benzene. We don't want benzene. We want not benzene. Benzene and oxygen will make steam and carbon dioxide. Interesting. So what we might do is have some sort of overflow valve of sorts coming up to the oxygen. Yes, that seems good. Right. We'll probably eventually have to do that with everything, but for now we only need to worry about one of these. And that needs to go to a combustion chamber, of which I have so many combustion chambers. I have 0 combustion chambers. Oh, but I can build one fairly easily. Yeah, I call that a victory. And then we get the combustion chamber. And we go like this, I suppose. Benzene combustion, yeah, sure, why not? Get the oxygen, the LO2. Then we will, we do this in a less stupid way, probably. I mean, that's the, dream. Do something in a less stupid way. There we go, that's way better. Oh. That happen a lot in EDM streams? Oh, and we gotta get carbon dioxide out of the way. Do we need carbon dioxide? Valid question. Not really. I mean, we do, but also not really, so we can burn that off. Okay. I think what we need to do is this. Ah, so he's breaking new ground, is he? By breaking circuits. Okay, so the benzene is making sure we've got plenty of steam. That's something. I don't think we make backup turbines yet, but it is something to consider for later. Wait, aren't raves like really dark? Isn't that really super freaking dangerous? That sounds like a really bad time for everyone. Maybe not everyone. There's probably someone there that's like, yeah, this is cool. But still, that sounds a bit scary. Okay, so we've done all that work to get the graphene. Oh, to have a place for graphene, and now we actually need to get the graphene. Which we could probably do that pretty easily. Oh, yeah, that seems dangerous. Okay. Then we bring the graphite up. They're probably just waiting for like the biggest base drop. You know, it's like, no, no, don't worry, this is intended. You just gotta wait for the drop. And everyone's like, oh, it's cool again. I don't know if that would actually work. Like, as I said, I know nothing about the EDM scene. But if you just tell everyone that they're waiting for like the most epic drop, they'll probably be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Seems reasonable. That or everyone will be like really scared. One or the other, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay, so aluminium carbide then comes back around into water. Okay. Carbide. Carbide. Okay, there we go. Okay. You're now stuck in Outer Wilds. Have you at least figured out why you were dying randomly? I'm sure you've figured that out by now. Because, I told you it would be funny when you figured it out, right? Was it funny? I thought it was funny. I hope you thought it was funny too. Uh, Chlorine not get burnt away. Chlorine does not get burnt away. Uh, yeah, something like that. More the event that happens after a certain number of minutes. Well, actually, a lot of events happen after a certain number of minutes, but I'm talking about one fairly sizable one. You can't miss it unless you're underground, which I think you were 2 times. Okay, boiling. Ooh, boil water might actually be useful. Okay, so we've got chlorine that we've got to get rid of. How are we getting rid of chlorine before? If you are having problems with that, one thing they don't tell you very much about is you can sleep at fireplaces after talking to the guy at what is the planet? The planet with the water. The super fucking chill guy. you can sleep, and then the sleep will allow you to accelerate time a little bit. A lot of people had problems with that problem. So you're not alone on that one. That did confuse a lot, or it did get a lot of people. Okay, so we're getting equal amounts of hydrogen and chlorine. We are. Is that even useful? It is, actually. Oh yeah, that place is kind of tricky. You're right there. That is kind of a pain. Especially some of them, which is like a very precise time limit. Yeah, I won't deny that that's kind of annoying. But there's a bunch of points that is kind of annoying, but I still absolutely adore the game. Um, you know, that just sometimes means I like to be hurt by a video game. It's fine. Don't judge. Don't kink shame me. Unless you want to. It's up to you, I suppose. Can we just void that? Yeah, look, there was a thing that I read on the subreddit, which I actually really agree with, which is every time you look something up in that game, it just means it takes away part of the game for you to enjoy. And you'll never enjoy it, like you'll never learn it yourself. Because you just can't. It's not how the game works. And so, yeah, you've really got to resist it. Because I know, I looked up one thing and I really wish I hadn't, and now I can never unlearn that thing that I learned. But yeah, that's the game, I suppose. Okay, and then that gives me hydrochloric acid, which we can then we just dump hydrochloric acid into the ocean. That's probably a crime, right? That's probably a crime. You know what they say? Crimes are cool and legal. Hey, Selburn, welcome. Good morning. A whole bunch of stuff that we need to make at some point. They dump hydrochloric acid into the sea, though. That's the part I'm questioning. Oh, I have to turn it into saline water? I don't want to turn to saline water. It's literally what we don't want. I'm trying to avoid them. That's literally what I'm trying to do. Avoid in one. Am I missing a step? Caustic solution. I want caustic solution, though. You can't get into the library and the black hole planet. I know the one you're talking about. How do you give a clue on that one without giving it away? You know what? I mean, here's the thing. I'm just trying to. You can tell easily a clue how to get there. It's nothing you're doing wrong. That's a waiting game. There's nothing you have to do. That's a good clue, yeah? There was a couple of things I got stuck on in that planet. That was one, and I accidentally stumbled across it at one point. Okay, how do I get rid of the hydrochloric acid? I've done this before. With caustic solution, but I want the caustic solution. The caustic solution is the very reason I exist here. Unless, of course, I mean, we've got this hydrochloric acid now. I mean, maybe we just need to make less hydrochloric acid somewhere else. Yeah, I accidentally stumbled across the solution to that one. No regrets, but I was just like, oh, okay. It was about 20 hours or so. I don't really know exactly, because the thing is, I also loved the game so much. It is one of the few games that I got every achievement for in the base game and also the DLC. So it's kind of a weird thing. There is a very clear conclusion. When you've reached the end of it, you know you've reached the end of it. Like, there will be no question in your mind. Like, yeah, there will be no question in your mind that you have finished the game when you get to the end. Yeah. And that's all I have to say about that. The game tutorial is very light on guidance. The game really wants you to just go, okay, you're in space, figure it out. And you know, that's space for you. Space doesn't know what's going on either. Oh yeah, there'll be no question in your mind when you're about to reach the end as well. Yeah, that's true. You will know when the end is there. You'll know when, yeah, when you're there. The game tutorial is really smart. I was seeing in the subreddit someone being really angry about the little scout, being like, what is the purpose of the little scout? And people like, so much. The little scout is amazing. Like, you don't need it all the time, but when you need it, you're like, ah, this little scout's amazing. I love the little scout. I mean, I hate it, but I love the little scout. It does such a good job. I mean, the little scout is so versatile. It's like one tool. It's like, it lights up. It gives you a little camera, so it goes through little holes. It makes a weird shape thing when you go through something. The game also explains the scope and the ghost matter. It does. And it's like, hey, you can fire the little scout at the ghost matter. Look how it shines. You're like, oh, shit. Okay, is that dangerous? And then you find one of the bad endings to the game. Oh, there's a beacon on it too. Yeah, it's so awesome. Such a useful tool. Ah, love Little Scout. Never mind. Little Scout and I are now best friends. Good shit. Friendship restored with Little Scout. Wish you could translate through the Scout. Yeah, actually, that'd be pretty cool. But this translation device is something you're holding, so it can't. But I at least hope you're enjoying the game, because you sounded a little bit down on it last time, and I was, you know, I was worried that I might have recommended you a game you didn't like. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, in my mind, it didn't win all those awards for nothing. Like, those awards were well earned. I mean, you can do the achievements anyway. It's not like they're not going to tell you what the achievements are if you don't have the. I don't know. You got on Epic. Nah, we're not going to tell you the achievements anymore. But yeah, I mean, did they add much to it? No, except the name for Dixit. Yeah, look, I can't change the name of Dixit, unfortunately. That was unfortunate that I'd never considered that possibility. You want them to be counted. There are some really fun achievements though. Gosh, yeah, great game, great game. Some of them required, some of them would just like do a dumb thing, and then some of them were like, do something really dumb. And I approve of when a game tells me to do something really stupid, because I will do it. Do not think that I won't. Okay, so we've got aluminium sorted out. We've got aluminium ingots. What do we do with the aluminium ingots? Dix is Latin for he, she, it said. Really? Huh! That's clever. I've got a lot more respect for that game now. I already respected it, but I respect it more now. That's a clever name. Okay, so what can we do with it? We can turn into plates, turn into rods, turn into better plates, pickle them. A pickle plate! No, we're not doing pickle ricks. Okay, you know what, Glacier? I will go and ask that question. This is a good question. I will find out what her answer is. Alright, I'm back. Yep. Okay. So I asked Panda the question, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and then she asked me, "What's the question?" And I went, "I don't know." That was kind of it. The question has been asked. Alright, so now we have aluminium. This is good. This is an improvement of sorts. We will keep doing the extractors on the basis that there's literally nothing else we can do until later. I think I missed the question. No, did I? Hang on, I'm confused. I thought the question was blank. Uh... No, that's alright. I got the question. The question was what the game Seif. That's two different things. What the game Seif and ask Panda questions. You can't ask Panda questions on what the game Seif. It's just very confusing. I don't know. Fine. I'll go ask her that then. Alright, so it appears that I've broken my factory. The answer was Wingspan, because she likes Wingspan a lot. And I've talked about Wingspan before. It's got birds, a lot of birds. And we've got a lot of expansions. Well, we've got both the expansions for it, and I can't honestly see it right now. Any of them. Oh, I can see one of it. Eh, eh. Ah. Alright. We did it. So, birds aren't real. Exactly, that's why there's pictures of birds. Da 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 da. Oceanic birds, including kiwis, which, there's a kiwi there. That little shit. Thinks it's so tough. It doesn't think it's so tough, they're endangered. Very endangered, in fact. Because they are not tough. Alright, let's get back to Factorio, shall we? It looks like iron's being a little bit slow. Alright, we need to get foundries. What is the wingspan of unlanded kiwi? Funnily enough, that game, like, every bird has a wingspan, except kiwis don't because they don't fly. And I'm like, that's not fair. Kiwis can't fly, but that doesn't mean they don't have a wingspan. You know? That's just not fair. Okay. So we're doing this a lot faster than the bots did, so that's cool. I guess I'm just better than a robot. I've always suspected that, though. Okay, so why are we here? Foundries. I don't believe ostriches also have a wingspan in that game. So the game's called Wingspan, Scumbag Wingspan. Says birds have wingspans, except not all birds. Hmm. Okay, so let's get ready the things that I'm going to need. That goes like that. Does sheets turn into anything? Not really. Rods, yeah, we're probably going to need those. And then wires? No, we don't need wires just yet. I have seen videos with ostrich chariot racing, I think. I don't know if I've seen the video you're specifically talking about, but I've seen it before. Okay, so we need some foundries. And we're going to go and do it like this. Why, emus just bigger dicks? I don't really know much about birds. That's why I play Wingspan. It teaches me about birds occasionally when I can be bothered to read about birds. Okay. I mean, bravery, suicidal, you know, what's the difference, right? I mean, I'm sure there's a difference. Okay, so that gives me some stuff happening. Stuff's going on. That's what I like to see. We got some, like, sort of construction of things going on. Aluminium exists. That's wonderful. We do, at some point in the very near future, need to probably make polycrystalline silicon. That'll come. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Expect me to draw the line at what the shirt asked Panda. I mean, yeah, she's just relaxing right now. She's just wearing comfortable clothes. Not on camera. She doesn't want to be on camera, and that's totally fine. She doesn't have to be. What the shirt Seif though. We are going to do what the shirt. So we all know how what the shirt starts off. It always starts off do 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 do. What the shirt. All right, what the shirt today? We have. Yeah, you got her on mic complimenting the cat. That's good enough. I've got space cats because space cats. These cute cats flying around in space. I don't know. I just saw the shirt one day and I bought this one for myself because it had space cats on it, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of a weird shirt. Meow indeed. I cannot disagree with that. Why space cats? Because space cats! What more reason do you need? Okay, so we might actually need some more flotation cells. I think I might actually fill up this little bit of land here as well. Yeah, exactly. If we ever do a stream with her, it will be no camera. Because, you know, she hasn't asked for that sort of attention. And if she doesn't want it, then I'm not going to thrust her into it. I already felt bad enough when I was like, hey, check out Dave's cat. Here's the microphone. Which, you know, just sort of startled her a little bit, but she was fine. She was fine. Flotation cells. For now, we're probably okay. So, what do we actually want these for? Anything right now? I don't think we want them for anything right now. But I just want to have them when I need them. So we'll just grab this and we'll pull it down. Okay. So that'll sort that out for the moment. Which is fine. We haven't made aluminium sheets yet, but quite frankly, I don't think I need them yet. I'll figure out when I need those, I'll make those, you know? And I will need them at some point, of course, but I'm not too worried about it just yet. What I would like to make more of is probably... What were we making? Got a bunch of stuff here that I think I was pretty enthralled with the idea of. Okay, we've got a bunch of bricks, that's fine, we'll deal with those. What was I enthralled with the idea of? Oh, all sorts of things, honestly. Okay, so we just pulled out a bunch of stuff in my inventory just to try and get some sort of normalcy. Okay. So, the next plan, which is very good and very cool, is... Do we want crushers? Crushers sound like they'll be built on the other side. Hydro plants. Well, we've got the distillery here. We just need the seawater intake, which is filter pump and outfall. We don't make outfalls yet. There are underground pipe and a one-way valve. Okay. They're used for that much? Not really. Okay. Underground pipe and a one-way valve. One-way valves are these blue ones. Okay. Underground pipe. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll just steal directly from the line. That's not usually how you do things, but I don't care. And underground pipe, which lives somewhat over here. Okay. So this will just go back into the spaghetti mines. This is just pretty spaghetti over here, and I'm really not doing anything to make it better. I just sort of acknowledge that spaghetti now and just call it a day. Okay, outfall. Do 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 do. That's not. What is that place called? Sorry. Wind Waker Outset Island? It's Outset Island, I think. Yes. Oh, just me enjoying Legend of Zelda Wind Waker music. Right. Pump and filters. Okay, okay. That's good. We can make those. So filters are somewhere. Oh, really? Awesome. No, I never want to go up. So we're going to do the old splitteroonie. Was that a George of the Jungle joke? They were filled with awe. Ah, I just have to learn how to DJ. Oh god, no. I have no music ability whatsoever. You do not want this. I know you think you want this, but you do not want this. My music ability is about as good as my art ability, so that should tell you something. Okay, so I need pumps and I need the outfall SeiferKatt. Oh hell yeah, it's a good name though. Almost good enough reason to learn, isn't it? I'm not gonna learn, but keep in mind this is from someone who thinks every band is just every song is by ABBA, so be SeiferKatt. It'd be absolutely SeiferKatt. Good question though. Did I play Final Fantasy VIII? Am I aware of Seifer? Yes, I am. The name Seifer and the name SeiferKatt have nothing to do with each other. Final Fantasy VIII is like my second favorite Final Fantasy. I'm not even joking. Like people are like, Final Fantasy VIII was terrible. I'm like, nah. Final Fantasy VIII was good. Had some clear design problems, but it was still a very good game. One of the design problems was the story was just fucking crazy. And I like Squall. You know, I know people didn't like Squall, but I liked Squall. You know. Also understanding the whatever was really just him not wanting to get attached to his team, because getting attached to his team just meant they could just die in combat. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with the trauma of that. So I'm just going to be like, whatever. If I'm not going to be friends with these fuckers. Which, you know, is sad, but that was kind of the point. It was sad. He was like, eh. You played one, you got bored of it, that's fine. I mean, do you play a lot of JRPGs? Mechanically, you find 8 unplayable. That's okay. I'm not taking offense to it. 8 is a difficult to play game, like mechanically. The junctioning system's absolutely horrible until you learn how it works, and then you just like, the only word I can describe is, you know, munchkinning it. Once you can min-max that game, the min-maxing is probably the better way of putting it though. Once you learn how to min-max Final Fantasy VIII, it's kind of, it's still bad, but it's better. I don't really know if that's endorsement for the game or panning it. But yeah, okay, look, liking Chrono Trigger is kind of like a universal thing. Everyone likes Chrono Trigger, and that's awesome. Chrono Trigger is a good game. Not a lot of people pan 7. Depends when you played 7. If you played 7 a long time after release, then I kind of get it. And 7 does have some slow moments. It doesn't look good. Persona 3 is good shit. I mean, the Persona series in general is good shit. I haven't played Chrono Cross. It never came out in New Zealand. I know it just came out recently as a remake, and I really should, well, remaster or whatever the hell it was. I really should pick it up because I've always been interested in the game because, you know, it was the game that I could just never get. Positive you'd hate Chrono Cross. Look, from what I've heard of it, I think even people who like JRPGs not entirely sure how they feel about Chrono Cross. I don't think you'd be alone on that assessment. But I mean pick it up, but quite frankly, I'm still waiting for Disgaea 6 to come out, and I want to play that, so I'm kind of not wanting to play a JRPG until that comes out, and I've had a chance to do that. So it has 100 characters. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I still want to play it. Like I honestly don't care at this point. I still want to play the game. We really need to get rid of that gravel. I mean, Chrono Trigger was almost perfect storm of game, though. You know, you just had like just an absolutely amazing group of people working on a game that honestly. This is a no wrong answers conversation. I mean, it's really a matter of taste conversation, isn't it? And if someone doesn't like JRPGs, you can't say to them, oh, well, you know, you need to like this game. No, if that, like what you like. You know, if someone says they don't like JRPGs, I'm never saying, oh, well, it's just the best genre. No, the genre has many problems with it. I just happen to like it. You know, it's kind of a little bit of a dying genre these days as well. I've never played Super Mario RPG or any of those games because, again, didn't really get into them. It's a confusing topic. I don't think anyone's wrong. I mean, can you say you can objectively say, okay, game is good, people like it, but when you get into a genre, if you just never like a genre, then there'll be some games that you might like, but those are exceptions rather than the rule. And very rarely do you play one of those games and go, okay, I like this entire genre now. It happens, of course it does, but very rarely do you play just one game in a genre and like it just clicks. And you're like, oh, I get this genre now. It can happen, as I said, but it's unlikely. And anyone thinks that's all you need to do is just play the right JRPG and you'll love the thing. No, that's bullshit. Factorio did that for you, yeah. When it comes to choosing a party, so I do a couple of things in JRPGs. First off, I haven't played a JRPG in a while. Like, I want to preface this, I have not played a JRPG in a long time where you could choose your party. Okay, and you're gonna know why when I continue the story. Or how this is relevant. So generally I try to level up everyone sort of the same, and then you got to sort of pick your main party. And what I pick is the cute girls. Look, I played JRPGs a lot when I was in high school, so it's fine. But that was my plan. You go, okay, you pick whoever you want, and then you pick the cute girls. You don't necessarily pick the best fighters, so if some reason Power is dead, yeah, it does that. That's fine now, though. Power's always kind of weird on its own. Power's just going to be weird. I can't do anything about that right now. So Final Fantasy IX, if you know that game, my finishing party was Zidane, obviously, because you had to have him in the party. Aiko, Dagger, and I think I took Vivi because, you know, he's cute, but in a different way, obviously. You feel bad for the characters you give them time shine. 100% works in Persona 5. Yeah, 100% doesn't work as well because Persona games you can shift out in the middle of combat, right? It's been a while since I played Persona 5, so I haven't thought about it in a while, but I remember rightly you can shift out during combat. Zidane, how do you say it? I may be saying the name wrong there, because I've always said it that way, and it's just occurred to me now that I may be saying it so wrong. The main character of Final Fantasy IX. You know, he's got the monkey tail. How do you say it? To be fair, it's one of those things that I imagine, like, you play Dissidia and they're like, Titus! And you're like, oh, Titus! I always thought it was Titus. Zidane. Zidane? Oh, yeah. Zidane makes sense. I don't know. I always said Zidane. Oh! Oh! We can make new power sources. Like the French footballer. Ah, Solburn, now I understand what you mean. Like the French footballer. What was I thinking? I don't know French footballers. Or any footballers. All I know is there's that Beckham guy, and that's about it. Also, the way you pronounce his name is Joker. You making a joke on Persona 5? You saying I can't even pronounce Joker? Rude. Hey, Emu Bob. How you doing? Tide like the water effect. No, it's apparently Titus. That's the official one. And I'm like, Titus sounds stupid. But that's what it is. It's stupid. P5. Yeah, okay. I know Joker's pronounced Joker, but thank you so much. Just in case. Just in case I got that one wrong. Ooh, tough crowd. Okay. I'm just kidding. I think you know that. Tidos. Yeah, I mean, because they never say Titus or Titus in Final Fantasy X or X-2, because you could put in his name, like you could choose his name, and so in 10 they just refer to him as you, or you know, other sort of things. Well, that I would say Titus then, but it's Titus. Well, in Dissidia they say Titus in the English version, so you can say I'm wrong, but how far into the playthrough am I? Not very far. In fact, I think, what's my time? I think, yeah, so Maholic said he was about 200 hours in, so not far at all, Emu Bob. Not far at all. But then again, I just disagree with pronunciations of games where they don't say it in the start. It's always the thing with older games or books where, like, you've read the character's name a million times and then you hear, like, the creator go, oh, my favorite thing about Titus is, and you go, Titus? What the fuck? That's how I feel about it anyway. It just reminds me, I didn't do this because I was too scared to find out the answer, but I got like a copy of Dragonlance book, Dragon's Vault and Twilight, signed by Margaret Weiss. I was super excited, but I was like, I really want to ask how the hell do you pronounce the name of some of these characters, but I'm like, you know what? I am too worried that I'm going to ruin my high school like knowledge base. I'll be like, what? I've always pronounced it wrong? And I was like, I don't need to know this. Final Fantasy X was your first Final Fantasy game. That's a good Final Fantasy game. I got no problems with it. I'm not going to talk shit about Final Fantasy X, don't you worry. Good game. Wire? Yeah. That's going the wrong way entirely. That's kind of cute. Kind of stupid, but kind of cute. My first Final Fantasy game was 7, which It's not too surprising. A lot of people's first Final Fantasy game was 7. Then 8, then 9, and then 5, which I absolutely adore 5. I know a lot of people say 5 isn't that good, but I don't give a crap. I love 5. I love the job system. Also, the author's opinion is generally wrong. See J.K. Rowling. Final Fantasy 10 is the scene with ha 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 ha. Yes, that is true. I don't know. I read an opinion piece on that the other day, and well, a few months ago. Get my time frames right, Seif. And I'm like, that scene was kind of not as bad. Like, it looks bad, but it's meant to be bad. If you can argue that point, I don't know. J.K. Rowling's point is only wrong because she doesn't shut up about things that she wrote ages ago. Also, there's other reasons, of course. Much more concerning reasons for societal reasons, but... Barts or butts? I'm going to say Barts because I've only ever seen it as Barts. I've never seen it as butts. A good question. I've never seen a game which had it as butts. Potato or potato? Potato, obviously. There's no other way. Hey Fraser, how you doing? Okay, so now we've got the crushers. Now we can break this over here for the flotation cells. Oh boy, it's flirting time. It's like morbing time, but different. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that aloud. Anyway, I've been talking a lot about morbing time lately. With friends, obviously. Your power to downward spiral. I'm sorry to hear that. Check the older versions. Yeah, I'm aware of butts. I just haven't ever played a version of that. Like, my first chance to play Final Fantasy V was the PS1 re-release. Because I never had a SNES. This is going to be pretty wasteful. That's fine. Resources are infinite. Sort of. Yeah, this is going to be very wasteful, but that's okay. I can always fix it out later. Okay. Now, oh wait, here's how we got to do this. We got to do a box. Yes. Yes, loving it. Okay. Flotation cells. This base, I know, it's something I'm very proud of. It's a very special child to me. One day I will fix this base. Not today, not tomorrow, but one day this base will get slightly better. Yeah, that's the trick to building spaghetti. You've got to build out. Don't build close together. It's a very special child. Oh, this reminds me of my favorite GTA joke. My child is very special, so special he goes to special classes. And it's just like, oh. What was that? That was Vice City. They were talking about morality. Where they had, I think it was like a priest, a mother, and a naked guy behind a screen. And then he came out from behind the screen and got shot. Because GTA, right? I don't know. I don't make the rules. Okay, we've got flotation cells though. That's what matters. So what are we actually trying to do here? Science, I suppose. So what do we want to do? Freight transportation demonstration? Well, we do need that to get my trains. I guess we need to do this. Are those steel furnaces 3x3? They are 3x3 steel furnaces. Yeah, well, they are medium furnaces. I know what you're thinking, but those are medium furnaces, not steel furnaces. You can tell they're medium because they're not small. That's how it works. This is how we run over here. There's also large furnaces. I don't know what those are going to look like. What do those look like? Oh, large furnaces are going to look like that. Okay, they're just going to be big furnaces, I suppose. Those are tiny... Oh yeah, tiny assemblers in large boxes. There's a large chest there. Look at that chest. Checkpoints aren't items. They're kind of like, you know, the start of C block where you've got to create like a certain, like you got to crush a certain number of ore to before it does the next thing. It's doing that sort of thing. So, polycrystalline silicon. So, what do we need for that? Silicon ore. Oh, that's not too bad. We've almost made that one actually. We need hydrogen chloride. That's gonna be a pain. Amazing chest ahead. Yes. You always got to point out that amazing chest ahead, don't you? Very important. Yeah, so basically it kind of gates off technology until you've actually used some of it or made some of it, which I kind of like the idea of. It was a little bit frustrating to start off with, I suppose, but gating off things until you've made some of it does kind of make sense. Fire ahead. Oh, no, you know what? I don't need to talk about that one. This mod is pipe-tastic. Yeah, it's not really helped by the fact of how I do things either, to be fair. Okay, so silicon needs silica, which is sand. Right, okay, so... What I'm actually wondering at this point is, would we be better off... We still need the sand, don't we? Well, actually, no. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna grab this. Ah, this is gonna be a pain. Okay, no, we're gonna still do it. Handcraft a few gigawatts of solar. You should always handcraft some gigawatts of solar. Right now, it's not the solar that's a problem. It's the, I don't have oh, wait, no, I do have solar. Oh, I should get onto that. Okay, so first off, let's change the way we do this. Okay. So that gets rid of the stone. The only problem, there's a couple of problems actually. There's many problems here. Specifically, the first problem of which we're going to have is what are we going to do with the gravel? And right now the plan might be to continue putting it in chests. So what we're going to do is a couple of things here. Okay. Okay. Star Trek talk, what have we got? This is Star Trek complaint form. I am not sure. I have a problem with dislike, hate, detest of whatever particular type of Star Trek. It is too woke, that's why not woke enough. Yeah, yeah. Uniforms, combat design, missing extra pips. Who the hell is Pike? I don't even know who Pike is. Second time he's come up. Oh, goodness. Not true to Gene's vision, trying too hard to be Gene's vision. Oh, Neelix gets his own option? Poor Neelix. I like it. That's fun. Thank you for that. I'm gonna get rid of that gravel at some point. Probably now. We'll just hand put it in there for now. Pike is pre-Kirk. Really? Oh, that's Star Trek Enterprise, right? Starship Enterprise. God, how am I allowed to live? Okay. That goes like that. Oh, we need sand. What if we just didn't do it this way? What if we stopped using bricks for pipes? Because we're coming up to that sort of stage in our lives, aren't we? We could just get iron plates. And we'd still need sand. Let's get rid of this first. Actually, maybe we need that for sand. Okay, so let's figure out where pipes are supposed to go. Okay, pipes are supposed to go in there. So if we... Oh, wait, we're running out of iron again. Darn it. Fine. It's fine because it has to be. We need pipes before there. So could we get pipes here? This would actually work. This is a good space for that pipes. So, pipe. Pipes are never made out of iron. Pipes are made out of iron rods. Okay, well that's actually probably better. I mean, we can yeah, we all know about you and Riker. You can, I mean, complain about the form. There's a part where you can complain about the form. Wait. Hang on. Oh, it has to be done on a foundry. Okay, sure. Look, Chief O'Brien is wonderful. I love Miles. Actually, I mean, I loved all Deep Space Nine, so you know, my arguments are invalid. I did like Miles O'Brien. I don't care who knows it. 352 handcrafted solar panels coming up. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, good. Then we go like that. Now we need to get some sand in here, but that's easy enough to accomplish. Because sand is friggin' miles away. DS9 is in the top 3. I never really watched the earlier seasons of Deep Space Nine. I mean to, but I just end up watching them backwards. Which, you know, I know enough of the show that I don't need to watch them in order, and I think Star Trek in some ways you kind of don't need to watch in order as much. Because they're very much episodic in most cases. As long as you know the cast and characters, you're probably fine. That's probably heresy, I know, but whatever. Chief O'Brien at work. What is this? Oh, just a comic strip. You never watched the later episodes of DS9. The later episodes are the ones that are good, though. That's the ones with the bloody Dominion War. There's some really good traumatic episodes in there. Okay, I see we've got a bit of a problem with gravel. Why do we have gravel? Oh, because that's making gravel. Well, that sucks. I mean, it's not quite 40k. 40k is Total War. DS9 never gets that bad. Yeah, right. Maybe I need to watch earlier seasons. I mean, it's all on Netflix these days, I believe, anyway, so it's easy enough to watch. Deep Space Nine weekly watch along? Hmm? Maybe, actually. I'm tempted by that idea. What we do is we do a Deep Space Nine watch along while I do a craft everything by hand Factorio run. It's not on Netflix for long? Really? Oh, that's a shame. Where's it going? Some like Paramount Plus or something? I mean, yeah. Of course it is. Because everyone really cares about Paramount Plus. The only people who care about Paramount Plus is Paramount themselves. That's a shame. Well, we could still do a Deep Space Nine watch along, and everyone just has their Paramount Plus accounts, right? You know, everyone's got Paramount Plus, of course. We could still do a Deep Space Nine watch along while I play Factorio. We can do that. That actually sounds kind of fun. I've got some Deep Space Nine seasons on DVD. That's about the best I've got. Yeah, exactly. And everyone will have Paramount Plus, and we can all just watch it together. No, no, we're not condoning piracy here. No piracy. Okay, no piracy. No, absolutely not. We all just download Paramount Plus, or we all pay for Paramount Plus, and we watch an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine a week. That's what we do. And then after that, we can watch other Star Treks if we really wanted to. I messed up. I didn't mean download like that. Guys, you take me out of context. No, we do it the legal way. As the Federation would. We do not steal. We're not Ferengi. And if we were, I mean, that's cool too, I guess. The Ferengi are pretty awesome. Except for when they're kind of a racist caricature. Which, to be fair, is half the time. I mean, there's always a need to steal, and the reason to steal is greed. And so if you're greedy, you can absolutely steal, but yeah. I just can't imagine the Federation actually running the way they say it does. You know, they're like, oh no, we don't have any shortages of anything. Everyone just gets what they want. I'm like, no, they don't. No one believes that shit. That's the real fakeness of Star Trek. The fact that everyone has enough and no one needs to steal or anything like that. Like that's the thing that changes it from science fiction to science fantasy. SeiferKatt getting rather what's the word I'm looking for? Cynical today. Cynical cat. The point of racism trick is to point out racism. I mean, yeah, kinda. I mean, let's be honest, the Ferengi kind of a little bit anti-Semitic at times. I love the Ferengi, but they are a little bit anti-Semitic. At least they were in Next Generation. Next Generation were like a heck of a lot worse than they became. Because I mean, Quark was just like such a lovable character. An absolute scamp, that Quark. Okay. I think we're all good again now. So, we got our sand down there, we got our pipes being made, hopefully, probably, maybe. Bloody knows. Greed is necessary as well, perhaps. Okay, we're gonna do it this way, actually. Quark defined Ferengi. He kinda did. And don't get me wrong, I love Quark, I really do. He's such a fun character, but Quark is not the Ferengi. Oh god, I can't. Ooh, jeez, I do not remember that episode. And holy shit, that's that's problematic. I don't remember that episode, but that's problematic. Oh, you mean like Armin Shimmerman? I mean, the Federation almost is too goody-goody two-shoes for its own good. Like thinking the people will just do the best for everyone. No, they won't. People are shits. It's a nice world thinking that people are gonna consider what's best for the common good, but people are never gonna do that ever. I mean, the whole point with Quark is he was like a exception. He wasn't a normal Ferengi. People are shit when you're a shitter. Ah, that's true. I don't even know who T-Pole is. Riker's your favorite. Really, Dave? Thank you for clearing that up. I was unsure. Ah, never change, Dave. Never change. I like Jadzia Dax. Jadzia was nice. She was fun. Ah, okay. Well, again, that's why I don't know it. I didn't ever watch Enterprise. Okay, so now that we've done all of that, for some reason, let's look into silicon. So we're going to get some flotation cells. You always need those. Oh, we don't have those going into a box. That's a mistake. mistake that will soon be rectified, and by soon I mean it's being rectified now. That silly cone, absolutely. If it calls you up and you fall for it, it was a silly con. Oh yeah, look, I mean, we were all younger back then, and I don't think anyone's looking down on you going, "Ah, filth." Like, yeah, sure, who cares? I mean, someone might be looking down on you thinking filth, but you know what, that's up to them. We've got the sand over here, so I guess we're just gonna build out here. Careful, Dave. This is becoming like a large part of your personality. I mean, if you're fine with that, that's cool. Carry on, but careful. Dave's personality, Riker. Oh no, absolutely, it is hilarious. I'm enjoying the joke, even though there's no joke about it. It's all very serious. I get that. You know what? Because we have so many flotation cells, we should expand our operations of flotation. The clip of me laughing. Oh god, which clip are you talking about? Fun fact, in Voyager, they mentioned that Tom Paris was in jail in New Zealand. Kind of irrelevant to everything, but I just wanted to bring it up because New Zealand connection. And this is how New Zealanders are. Whenever we hear the word New Zealand, we froth at the mouth. Then we go, oh my god, I said New Zealand! We're always excited when we're acknowledged. We're so used to maps being without New Zealand. We're all acknowledge me, senpai. And then we get acknowledged and we just get so excited. Yeah, exactly. We get so freaking excited. Fraser gets it. Acknowledge. Senpai has acknowledged me. Fantastic. A close personal friend of mine was saying, I don't know why it's a close personal friend of mine, whatever, was saying that, like, you know, you're so used to it in New Zealand, like, to be so excited when someone mentions New Zealand that whenever you're reading something and you see a Z, you think, oh, they're going to talk about New Zealand, and you get really excited about it. Only because Australia would have been in poor taste. Why? You don't have to be a convict to go to Australia anymore, I understand. Seif pie. Oh god, yes. Notice me Seif pie. Oh, I don't know if I love it or hate it. Can I be in both? Can I love it and hate it? Yeah, it reminds me of a joke where someone's going to Australia and they say, you know, going through customs, are you a convict or have you ever been convicted of a crime? And he said, oh, I didn't know that was still a requirement to come here. Apologies if I stole that from a very, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I don't know whose joke that was. I apologize for stealing probably some famous comedian's joke there. That's alright. The famous comedian wants his joke back. He can ask. He's like, look, I don't want to be rude or anything, but you just took my joke, man. I'm like, did I? I don't remember taking. I would remember if I took your joke. You did. Yeah, well, some people say I didn't. Oh yeah, you look for the Z as well, I suppose. You look for a second letter Z and that would get you excited, although I can't imagine it's ever not Czech. Yeah. I guess it's one of those things. I always thought it was the thing unique to New Zealand, but I guess it's not. I guess we're all excited about seeing our country. Even Americans get excited about seeing their country. I know that. That being said, Americans always see their country because that's the way of the world. The world is very American focused because a lot of Americans do you though? I don't know. Americans seem to really like their country except for when they hate it. I could be wrong on this one. I accept that I may be very wrong on this one actually. Okay, I still haven't actually made my silicon. We're getting there. It's always like a thing that I start making something and I just go and refactor something and then come back and go like, oh yeah, I didn't actually make my thing. Oh, but get on to that. Okay. Silicon, saline water, great. We want... Oh, that's in the wrong place. You don't want to see the things about America? That's valid. There is such a thing as too much America. That's still too close, I think. Yeah, it is. But that's exactly how close it's going to have to be. Okay, no, we can't do that. We gotta stretch it out a little. God bless America. Oh, please. America needs blessing. Or maybe an exorcism at this point. I don't want to talk shit about other people's countries. How I like this mod so far? I'm enjoying it. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to make. Yeah. What's the Auckland's War Museum deal? Okay, I'm just gonna ask for more clarification. What deal are you talking about? Like, just is it good? Is that what you're asking about, or I'm gonna go ask Panda. I just want to understand exactly what your question is. But don't bless those people. You're not okay. I'll go ask her. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. What do you mean? What do you mean, Gosen? Auckland War Museum? It's there. So it's not a bad museum, it's quite interesting. But she doesn't know what she's asking about. Hey, Cobalt, Ethan. How you doing? We had chemistry questions earlier. We did have chemistry questions earlier, but I can't remember what they were now. Wait, how much earlier? They were a while ago, I think. But it wasn't about cobalt, so does it count? Aluminium or aluminum? In Latin, it's called alumin. Well, that's the problem is it doesn't really answer the question. Went to a Greek exhibit today. Oh, I didn't go to the Greek one. I couldn't be bothered paying for it, so I didn't go. Um, yeah, I went to the museum a couple of days ago actually. It's good. Good museum. Auckland Museum's pretty good. Yeah, it's well made. Ah, yeah, we didn't buy the museum membership. We just sort of went in and just looked around. Um, yeah, I'm a cheapskate like that. What was I doing? I was getting some lights. But yeah, we looked around. We looked at the dinosaur. It was there. That was cool. Spent a lot of time looking at like the old art pieces. That was kind of neat. We also went when there was a school group there, and boy, kids are loud. So loud. Not a fan. Next time, Glacier. Next time. You'll get me next time. Okay, this is going to be saline water. Okay. All my water is coming from up here. Oh, they have too much energy. So much energy they could power this damn factory. I haven't been to Europe, so I can't really compare. I can't compare to actual Greekification levels. But yeah, there were school groups there, and man, the parent helpers were just struggling because obviously they had their kid they had to look after, but they also had to look after other people's kids, and boy, that's just really scary because you're not paid to look after people's kids, other people's kids. Like the teachers are to some degree, but not you. And the kids are just screaming around being kids. In degrees once? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, what are you gonna do with a stolen car? That's a valid point. Well, you can just drive it off the dock. I mean, I guess you could, but Europe is cool. Yeah, I probably have to go one day. Bit pricey though, literally the other side of the world. But one day. Oh yeah, that's slightly wrong. Okay, so that's gonna get my silica. Would I be better off because it's 8 sand? I think I'd be better off doing something like this. The ultimate plan, just try to get your bike stolen so you don't have to, like, go, oh, damn, my bike got stolen. Oh, well, I guess I have to buy a new one. Yeah, that's our plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. Speaking of getting new things and not wanting to be wasteful, I might be buying a new computer in the next few months. Just because I was looking at the cost of upgrading the RAM on this thing, and it's so expensive just because it's old tech, and I don't want to buy secondhand, and so it's just like it might just be easier to just buy a brand new computer. So yeah, looking at that. And of course, that just got all my friends who are also into computers being like, "Ooh, maybe we should buy a new computer." You know, one. You send me some RAM for the shipping costs? Don't worry about it, man. I appreciate it though. Look, I don't know, and I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm really not a computer guy. I know how to run a computer, but I don't really know anything about the tech inside a computer, so I just get a friend to help me with that. I mean, all I really know right now, which is not useful information, is I have 8 gigs of RAM, which everyone's like aghast because they're like, oh, that's not really enough to be streaming with. And I'm like, well, apparently I do fine. But it does explain why when I open Chrome, my computer, like the stream sometimes lags horribly. So it's nice to figure that one out. Uh, I thought 8 gigs was fine. As I said, not really much of a computer guy. But yeah. Yeah, 32 gigs. Yeah, I get that a lot these days. That's alright. We'll sort it. 8 gigs was fine years ago. Well, funny fact about this computer, I bought it years ago, so you know, it all sort of works out. Bin 32, yeah, well, we're gonna sort that out. We're gonna get all that sorted out, don't you worry. What I might actually do is this. So we stop grabbing gravel. But yeah. New RAM would cost me about $200 or $300 for 16 gigs. And quite frankly, I don't care. I don't care for that. I'd rather spend that money on a new computer. DDR3. So it's old tech. But I went to one place and they were just like, oh, we don't even have that anymore. Admittedly, the guy was searching his own website incorrectly, which was kind of funny. Like he was going DDR space 3. And of course, it's not that, it's DDR3, but he was searching it wrong. And so he was like, oh, we don't even have it. And I'm like, I literally looked on your website before coming here. You do have it, but... Yeah, but it's $200 for a computer that I really need to upgrade anyway. So I know what you're saying, but the computer needs to be upgraded, like fully updated anyway, so... How the fuck can I play Factorio and stream on camera? I'm just a badass, I don't know. You don't notice the frames because of my stunning personality. That's all I got for you. I don't know. The thing up here where it says the frames, it says 60. It's actually 12, but you guys don't notice it. It's not 6006. My computer is over 8 years old. Let me think about this. It'd probably be about 6 years old, yeah. Yeah, it's about 6 years old. Sorry, I just saw those inserted arms. Explains why the sushi belt sucked so much. Yeah, it probably didn't help, huh? Yeah, it runs Factorio just fine. Factorio's not the problem. The problem is Crusader Kings is just not running. And I'm starting to have problems with other things. I like booted up Satisfactory the other day. I know you wrote 8, but I'm saying 6. Because that's what it is. Now, 8 gigs should be... yeah, but again...
Thanks for your support.
Whoa!
Computer budget.
Beldak! Thank you so much! That's insane. Thank you thank you so much. That's huge. Yeah. The biggest meow I can imagine. Wait, no, maybe a Wookiee noise. That's thank you in Wookiee. How do I have DDR3? I don't know, man. I just have DDR3. What should I have? But at this point, I would need to upgrade pretty much everything, and I could spend the money, but I mean, yeah, that really helps, Valdek. Thank you. That will definitely be put towards the computer budget, absolutely. Okay, so gotta focus and not freak out. That's nearly anything in Wookiee. That's not true. I don't even know what that is. I GDDR. See, I mean, DDR3 is good, but I don't think it's my favorite Dance Dance Revolution game. That's all I can say. Anyway, that is such a dad joke, and I apologize. No one needed that shit in their lives, and here we are. Okay. But doesn't General mean General Dance Dance Revolution? General Dance Dance Revolution, by the way, sounds like a badass villain in a game. Oh shit, the Greek DDR. Maybe it's just great DDR. DDR is East Germany. What is happening? Okay. Oh. So we need the graphene to come into here. We gotta do this shit again. Actually, if I just did this, that would just work better. Much cleaner. It grapes you in the night. Oh no. We're not doing that video. You never want to be outgunned by the biters for many reasons. One, they shouldn't even have guns. Like, if you've been selling guns to the biters, you've made a terrible mistake in many ways. Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to buying a new rig. And then I can truly live my VTuber life. I'm joking, I'm not becoming a VTuber. It's just fun to say that. Why don't the undergrounds auto replace? I'm not entirely sure. It seems like sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Because they do when they do sometimes. Never mind, they never do. I don't know. I was wondering that myself. But then I just sort of resigned to the fact that they weren't doing it. And then I was like, alright then, well, if you too, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing it. Oh, the pipes are working, are they? Maybe I was thinking of pipes. Yeah, pipes do it, just not belts. I don't know. The undergrounds are a little bit modded in the way that they're made, so maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, then we need chemical plants. Okay. And they're going to need a bunch of things. Okay, chemical plants. What we're going to do, I think, is bring them back into here. Because that might be easier. Okay. And we're going to split things up. Oh, goodness gracious. This is going to be a nightmare of things. Okay. Well, at least we know nitrogen's easy enough. Okay. The rainbow of chemistry, abso-freaking-lutely. These are still actually one step too close. Everyone loves mixing 6 pipes. Look, the one thing I will say, at least, you know, these pipes apparently go through each other, the side pipes. So I'll give it that. I'm going to need more pipes very soon. Okay, if we go out that way, then we can come out this way. Right. Okay. That's the wrong place. You messed up. You done goofed, son. Okay. So now we need to get the hydrogen chloride. Okay. Now I don't think I see any hydrogen chloride around here, which is about normal, honestly. Oh, hang on. We do have this nitrogen, though, that we could bring. Yeah, it's just easier just to bring up the nitrogen and just throw it into the air. I'm dumping it into the ocean. I wish. I think I was wanting to dump it into the ocean. Okay, I've got it here. I think I wasn't allowed to dump it into the ocean. Hydrochloric acid you can dump into the ocean, but I'm not doing that either. Not since the incident. You know what? I don't really want those right now. That's alright. Acid can be dumped in the ocean. There's nothing in the ocean to harm, so it's fine. Not even any fish in there, remember? Like, I can't even kill the fish. There are no fish. Yet. But when there are fish, oh, you better believe I'm going to kill them. A little bit too gleeful on that one, Steve. Tone that one down just a tad. Just a tad, okay? One day I'm going to lose my New Zealand citizenship. My New Zealand citizenship of being too gleeful to murder the environment. And yeah, you can absolutely lose your citizenship over that, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Unless you apologize to the ocean when you do it. Which, you know, then it's okay. But you have to apologize and you have to mean it. And they will be judging you on that. Don't mean it, then you're going to be in trouble. Well, shit. I expect to see the summons very soon then. Again. Okay, so then we need to... What we're going to do... If we do it like this... We're going to need to go get some... I think it would take slightly longer to submit VODs to court. Like, I've submitted documents to court before, and it was not the easiest process. That sounds way worse than it actually was, by the way. I wasn't the one that did the dodgy shit. I just want to make that clear right now. No one believes me when I say that, but it's true. And no, I didn't win. Story time? Yeah, alright, I'll tell this story. This story's a bit of fun. It's a few Paramount Plus user, absolutely, you got me. Okay. So, what happened was I was renting this place. And the guy was raising the rent by about 30% per week. Like, at first he was raising it by like 15% a week, and I was like, okay, can you justify that? And he went, if you don't like it, I'm raising it by 30% a week. And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, you have no choice. Yeah, we do rent per, yeah. And I was just like, the fuck no. And he's like, well, you do it or you move out. And I went, but I don't want to move out. So yeah, that was kind of the options he gave me. That's on the wrong side. So I took him to court over it. Because he was like, nah, you get 30% extra a week or you move out. And I'm like, but that's insane what you're suggesting. And he's like, not my problem. So I made it his problem. Ultimately, I still lost. Because the judge was like, well, okay, you don't have to go to the extreme highest rate, because he did give you, like, promise you that rate, and then he changed his mind about it, which is not actually okay. Like he said, he offered you one rate, you said no, and then he took it higher, which you can't legally do. But the higher rate still, the lower rate still stands. Which, yeah, it's fine. I moved out there in like a couple of months anyway, so it's fine. He knew I was moving out in a couple of months anyway, which is why he was really trying to push me to leave earlier. The best thing is, though, the guy kept saying, like, this is my final offer. He said it like 4 times. And I was like, you can't just keep saying, this is my final offer. He was changing rate once a year. He was doing that. But the problem was more the amount that you can only increase rent to an amount that is reasonable. And you can ask for justification. And he just refused to do any of that. Because you can't, for instance, charge, like, if you have a 2-bedroom place, you can't charge like $2,000 a week unless you can justify it. But even then, like, justifying that is incredibly difficult with the courts, because how do you justify that your 2-bedroom place is worth $2,000 a week when everything else is worth, like, say, $400 a week? You kind of can't. So you must have some way of justifying it. And that was kind of my argument, that, hey, justify it. The owner is still saving to replace it. Holy shit. What's up with these rich landlords not able to afford to replace a dishwasher? Wait, what has he been using the money on? Clearly not maintenance. Dude. I mean, I think if you got half a dishwasher, you're probably fine, but tenancy tribunal is not the most complicated thing in the world. It's actually really easy to lodge complaint with the tenancy tribunal. Healthy homes. Oh yeah, that's a thing too, isn't it? Bloody healthy homes. I know I said bloody healthy homes. I got nothing against them. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We have air filters? Have we built air filters? I feel like we didn't. We definitely did not build air filters. But we have pumps, we have filters. The only problem is the backup turbines, which honestly at some point we're going to have to create anyway. That's coming. Those days are coming. You don't need 2-panel heaters. No, you absolutely don't. I think he's gone a little bit far on that one. I think a lot of people are confused about what the healthy homes laws are. You know, going to New Zealand law now, I know this is really thrilling to everyone else. I have family that's in like working for rentals, and it's like, yeah, it's not that bad. Oh, okay. Probably a bit much. Ah, right. So you got the extra height, of course. That'll change it. Let's get rid of that stone. What are we doing with limestone? I don't really have a plan. I had a loft apartment once. It was pretty nice. We still haven't got my air filter. Healthy homes is like a... Oh, the healthy homes are a thing, that's the problem. Healthy homes is a scheme the New Zealand government's doing, which basically means that landlords have to have like a certain number of things, such as like heating in houses, because New Zealand houses, New Zealand houses are shit insulation. Like they're very badly insulated. Like people don't believe how badly our houses are insulated. And I think they have improved the laws on that, but it doesn't retroactively improve how houses were built. So they're just trying to fix that, and it's not going... I don't know if it's going well or not. I haven't really read into how the scheme's working, but yeah, like Fraser said, our homes are kind of shit. A Civs holds better heat than our houses. Yeah, not untrue. We don't get snow, or at least we don't where I live, but yeah, the housing regulation's been pretty bad on that sort of thing, so. Uh, I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst. It's a New Zealand house, you know. It does fine, but it really wouldn't be able to hold heat for that long. I've got no complaints, but there's probably work that could be done on it to improve it. It's still a New Zealand house. Yeah, it's okay is the best I got, I'm afraid. Okay. So that gets my... Oh, and now this should start being done. So what's that going to give us? It's going to give us the... Ooh, logic circuits, capacitors. Oh, baby. Yeah, we should actually start doing... We should probably start thinking about those solar generators. These... What do we need for those? Heat pipes, aluminium sheets. We can build most of that stuff. Heat pipes, what do they need? Aluminium sheets and water. We can make that. Maybe we should start working on that next. Well, let's start work. Let's try and improve our power for a change. The plan is to fix power using solar. Okay, you know what? It does sound stupid saying it like that, but don't be mean. I'm doing my best, okay? Yeah, that's my plan, unfortunately. Heat exchanger, heat pipe. Okay. So we're just going to build these by hand at the moment. So we're going to need some aluminium sheets. Which, somewhat interestingly, we don't really have a plan for that. Sheet. Foundries. Do we have foundries? We got one foundries. Oh yeah, I like heat pipes from what I've seen them. They're neat. Small furnaces, iron plates. Okay. Oh, we need to build pipe twos. What do pipe twos need? Plastic or steel rods? Okay. Yeah, that's a cool clip. I have seen that one. That's really neat. That works with steel pipes, right? No. Maybe? Oh, it's gonna be the ingots, and you can't do it by hand. Can you not do it by hand? You cannot. Well, that's unfortunate. Then we're making them by plastic. Okay, considering my computer works That's a good question, Soulburn, and you know what? I should have brought that up earlier. It's a good time to bring it up. So considering my computer woes with Crusader Kings 3, what will we be playing on Sunday? So the demo for Terra Invicta is out, and it's a demo, so you can't save, but I thought, hey look, let's play Terra Invicta for 3-4 hours, and let's just show it off. So I've played a little bit of it so far, and I've gotten a general idea how to play. And so we're just going to play it for 3-4 hours and just sort of show it off, and, you know, it's a demo for a future stream maybe. And so that's the idea. Terra Invicta, made by the creators of Long War XCOM. So that's what we're doing. I hope people are interested in that, and if you're not, that's fine too. Demo Fest? Oh, I wasn't even planning to do Demo Fest. I was just planning to do just Terra Invicta, because that's a chunky game, and you know, there's hopefully some enjoyment out of that. I've had a look at some demos in the Steam Fest, and there's some good stuff in there, but Terra Invicta is where I was thinking of going. I've forgotten everything I was doing. Boundaries, yes, did it. And I've enjoyed what I've played of Terra Invicta, so I think that might be fun. I have a quick look at the space combat. The space combat, I have no idea what's going on there. It's just absolute craziness. Terra Nil? I played Terra Nil. That I don't know about that one. Like, it looks fun, but I just don't know what the main game would have over what the demo was. Like, it was interesting, and it was like, oh, look, you know, you're making your plants and everything, and you're making your bees, and I'm like, that's great, but, I don't know. Don't know how I feel about Terra Nil. It was okay. Which, if you ask me, is not really enough to buy a game. More scenarios? Sure, but I want more stuff. Like, more stuff is what I need. Okay, we need to make heat pipes, and we're just going to be building them by hand at the moment. Need regular water. Well, not by hand, because we can't, but doing the best by hand impression that we can do. Oh, do we need to power it too? Okay, rude. Double stuff. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I liked the idea of it. Like, don't get me wrong. I liked what I played of it. But I just wanted more. I don't know. It just seems it's lacking a certain something. We're going to get some flotation cells, because more flotation would be good. If anyone wants to correct me on flotation cells, don't worry. I know they're not called flotation cells. It's just, it makes me smile to call them that. And not maybe not externally, but internally it makes me happy to just call them flotation cells. Because I don't know what's going on in there, but... well, flotation, I suppose. Where's Wes? I don't know. Wes will show himself when the time is right. When the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow. And the grass begins to grow ho. Obviously. Okay. That's a good question. It's a question that people must know. Don the mast to honor Wes. That's fair enough. Okay, the mask has been donned. Meow. You know what? Let's just put that chest there. Flotation cells use chemicals to separate minerals by weight. I just thought they used... Not doing Professor Cat. No, Professor Cat. Not right now. I can't be bothered. Professor Cat's a lot of work. Yeah. We have problems with hydrogen, do we? Maybe we shouldn't do. Oh, that's why everything's slowed down. Okay, well, that's fine too. They are flotation cells, absolutely. That's just what they're called. Meh. Okay. A cat is fine too. Damn right a cat is fine too. There is no weird connotations towards that phrase. Just don't ask what it's from. Yeah, everything will be okay. Oh, goodness. Flotation and flotation? I can see that. Okay. I can see the two words sounding similar. There is no weird connection to that at all. No, there is not. There's nothing strange about that phrase. It's a perfectly normal phrase that is not weird in any way whatsoever. What I might do, copy that, put it there. Put it there, pal. I'm trying to get people to search it. Look, all you need to know is it's a Japanese manga that I believe is a doujin, okay? Nothing graphic though, I don't think. I think it just implies something graphic's about to happen. This is when I sort of say, like the last time I said we're all adults here and someone went, I'm actually not an adult, I was like, fuck. So, yeah, I'm not going to use that phrase, we're all adults here, because it occurred to me that maybe we're not all adults here. It's something that didn't even consider to me until someone... Yeah, it's definitely a doujin, I know that, but I don't know what it's from or anything like that. All I really know is the frame, you know, a cat is fine too. I couldn't tell you what fandom it's from, I couldn't tell you anything about it, aside from the phrase, a cat is fine too. Which, you know, is really all you need to know. You have to commit adultery to be an adult. Oh, why not? I'm not the police of such questions. Sure, why not? No, if we just do this, that will probably actually do pretty well. Okay, I've had enough being a cat. Oh. No. That doesn't work at all. Right, I remember the plan for this. It was to make sure that it always worked. We had to do something along the lines of this. There we go. I've got the mask caught on everything. What is it caught on? I don't know, but it's off now. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to get that stuff down here. Which... difficult. Plan? Plan? You know what? You plan. The new plan is that we split it down here. But when you play the game spaghetti, you must be the spaghetti. Control A, Control X, Control V. What's Control A do? Control A doesn't do anything. And I was almost about to fall for that plan of, you know, the one that, you know, you do like a key combination that like, oh, that just turns the computer off. This whole area needs to be revamped. Select everything. I don't think it works. Control A doesn't work here. I know that's what Control A normally means, but it doesn't seem to work in this game. Also, that's not going to work at all. That's terrible. That's actually worse. Unless, of course... Alt F4 is the secret combination. I'm aware of the secret combination, thank you. There we go, this will do better. Oh. Science. Tool making! Okay, we can't do most of this. We can't, no, rephrase, we can't do any of this. Don't know why they made an exit. It's a very good question. Why would you bother making an exit for this game? No one's leaving. We're all just got Stockholm Syndrome. Okay. I think with that we are good. Oh yeah, Woob fixes bugs like nobody's business. That's a good point. Hydrogen is apparently doing very well at getting rid of itself. Always the same problem, yeah. Not enough until there's too much, right? Okay. That should expand my aluminium production by a nice little amount. Okay, I just remembered why we were doing all that. It's always the nature of things for me, isn't it? Do all this work, you're like, why am I doing all of this? Okay, we want solar collectors. They will produce not actually that much, but they have a neighbor bonus, so I guess that's okay. We need the heat pipes, right, and that's why we were doing all of this for. How many does this make each? One. Okay, that's fine. Solar collectors. Solar collectors don't fit in here, do they? Oh. Oh wow, no they definitely do not. They are big chunky lads. It does not rotate either, interestingly. We're going to build it near Monster Lake. Okay, it's heating up. That's something. Does it gyrate? You know, it doesn't gyrate. It doesn't, yeah. Right. Cannot connect rolling stock. We're not trying to connect rolling stock. Doesn't flip, it doesn't gyrate. It doesn't do any of that shit. Okay, so we're going to build, I don't know, like 6 of these things. Can we make steam yet? I know it's a real silly question, but can we make steam yet? Without... Like, can we just make steam into water? Do we have boilers? That's the real question. And we do. Oh. No, they don't. They don't work on their own. They are going to generate heat, and then we're going to need to get some boilers and some heat exchangers. Oh wait, heat exchangers turn them into steam. I don't need boilers. Okay, so I just need to get... Oh, that makes the boilers. You fool. Okay. So we need combustion chambers. Okay, that's fine. We can make those. Getting more and more into the area where we might need to go find some more iron very soon, aren't we? Any girlers? No. No girlers. Like Nobby Nobby boy. You got boy, you got girl. And what do you want? Did anyone ever play Nobby Nobby boy? If you did, why? It's very accusatory. Why'd you play that game? The hell was wrong with you? I did play it, so I guess what was wrong with me? It's a good question, actually, honestly. No one was asking that question, but it's a good question regardless. Hey Wes, how you doing? It's good to have you on board. We were just talking about you. In a good way. Okay, so we are generating water if we feel like it. Yeah, we kinda are. Might need to get more seawater pumps, actually. Oh, is Arby's. I never had it. Another thing we just don't get in New Zealand. Oh, now we've got chlorine problems. Really? Makes the same thing. Oh, but it doesn't... No. 42 to 42, 30 to 30. Why does that not... Why does it get too much hydrogen? No more hydrogen enters the loop. So confusing. So wait. Is it just because this one's like a longer thing? Is that all that's happening? It's just got a little bit more room and that's why it jams? That would make sense actually. So maybe we'll go grab some tanks. We need to grab some tanks anyway, so we'll go grab some tanks and see what happens. Confused Kiwi noises. Yeah, you didn't write noises, but you know, I know what you're thinking. Yeah. I think if we just had a tank, actually, could we do a small tank? No, small tanks are just two big tanks cut in half. Doesn't work that way for some reason. We're still trying to build all the distilleries. Oh, we didn't need those. Crap. Do we need any hydro plants? I see no problem with taking some hydro plants. Do we need some distilleries? Sure, why not? Actually, no, we definitely didn't need distilleries. You don't consider pizza food? What? What? How is pizza not food? I mean, I get it what you're saying. You consider it snacks, but still. I'm still confused. Even though I understand, I'm still confused. Just to be clear, Wes, is that a square pizza? Do you speak of a square pizza, sir? Size doesn't matter. That's what she said. Rectangular. Okay, well, obviously not a square pizza. Okay, yeah. I see what I see the mistake I made there. Uh, Square pizzas do exist. Yeah, I know, but by his measurements, it wasn't a square pizza. That's all I'm saying. Uh, Wait, max consumption is 1.8. Oh yeah, these aren't doing 1.8. They're not even doing close to 1.8, and we're gonna need some actual heat pipes as well. Alright, that's enough being a cat for now. For now. We'll go back to being a cat later, don't worry. Now, what I am thinking is if we get this bad boy and just pop him right there, nothing's gonna bloody work. Good work. Go Seif. I'm proud of you. Okay, let's try that again. And then we do that, and then we do that. Okay. That should fix all my problems? I don't really know. When I was a youngin', I lived in apartment 100 feet from a Dairy Queen. And gourmet, a deli, which is where I got my sandwich snobbishness from. To join the Black Parades. That's actually pretty fun, Tolman. Thank you for pointing that one out. Okay, so that should actually fix the problem that was having. Good old Black Parade. I'd love to carry on, but I can't. I don't know the lyrics to that song that well. I think I did alright, all things considered. Well, let's go see what we've got so far. We've got some heat pipes, right? No, not right. We really not have any? No, we don't. We're probably going to need to sort out the other stuff fairly soon as well. Okay. So let's see what we can do with the solar collection. It turns into steam, but then we need to actually get some turbines going, don't we? Let's get some backup turbines. So they're pretty easy to make. We just need the iron gears. I think there might be too many backup turbines. Ah, I'm stuck in the rocks! Okay. So then we get a heat exchanger. Look at this little dude. Just living here, living his best life. We need to get some water in there, of course, but that's okay. These will not produce that much power. To be clear, is that 160 watts? I assume that they're missing... Like, up there, right? Up there, it says output 195 watts, which is not much. They're connected. It doesn't look like they're connected, but they are. There's a neighbor's bonus. That is true. That's what we're really after. Because everyone needs good neighbors. Because that's when good neighbors become good friends. I've lost my heat exchanger. There it is. Okay. There we go. It doesn't really... Oh, it does kind of matter, doesn't it? Ah. No, I'm not... No news stories on that front, I'm afraid. He's been pretty quiet. He's been leaving it. I've seen him a couple of times and we chat, but nothing major. He's alright. He's alright. I think he just misses his old friends who used to live here, you know? I think they lived next to each other for quite some time, and I think he just missed his friends. But that's life, I'm afraid. You know, people move away. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, though... Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? I will go ask her that one, because I think she might have an answer on that one. I'll be back in a moment. Post ducks. You don't have to post ducks. Post cats. Press the right button. We have an answer. So I told you she'd know. Oh goodness. What's okay, I got to check out these pictures before I can talk about what's going on. That's a pole. That's a duck. That is a duck. Ah, it's a weird duck. I don't like it. Battlegrounds and juice. Ah, big rubber ducks with combat helmets. I love it. Okay, and finally, what's the last duck that we've got? Okay, he's just ducking a ball. Anyway, answer the question. Let's answer the gosh darn question, shall we? Her favorite type of cheese is cheddar. She likes cheddar. She's pretty fond with all cheeses though, but she doesn't like a stinky cheese. Like she doesn't like a blue cheese. But if it's a blue cheese, like as a dressing, she's pretty happy with it. But she doesn't want to eat a blue cheese in general. I hope there's your answer. I don't know if that's going to quite work. But it should help a little bit, at least. At least win solos a little bit. My favorite type of cheese? I quite like a camembert, actually. I'm fond of a camembert. That's alright. Camembert? He's feeling more and more uncertain the longer he says this word for. Camembert. Like a soft cheese. It's like a soft creamy cheese. Thing. Oh no. My credentials. No one thought I was a cheese professional though, so I think it's probably fine. Camembert. Yeah. Camembert. Yeah. How do you want to say it? Do you not want to say it that way? You want to say it a different way? Sounds like I'm being very argumentative now. You want to make something of it? You want to fight? You need the parking lot in 3 hours. I won't be there, but you should meet me there anyway. Good luck meeting me in the parking lot. I'm not going. Too scared. Really? You've never heard of it? Wikipedia has 5 different types of pronunciation of camembert. Steve said it correctly. That's not likely. That's bullshit. We all know it. Steve never says anything correctly. I don't believe it. Yeah, we're gonna take this stone. And we came down here because we want to get some more. Really want to get some more tanks, but quite frankly, quite tankly, we're not getting a lot of tanks because all the tanks are going away. Stretch and hydrate? Okay. Oh no, we're very short on water. The next hydrate might mean I have to get up to get more water. Oh, that stretch was good actually. Thank you for that. Everyone else who remembers to stretch and hydrate when I do, stretch and hydrate please. Otherwise, Dave will get you. I don't know why Dave will get you, but he will. Straights, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this crap that I've got in my in my inventory. Like every now and then I try to give it back to something, but it's not really super effective. Okay, oh, I forgot to hydrate. I was too busy considering whether I could. Done. We have hydrated. Okay. How are you feeling about this whole stoning up? We're getting there. Not really a major thing that we're trying to do, but it is happening eventually. Okay, so we've got some tanks. I would love to get a few more solar BS going, just to really boost that power when we need it. 140 per second. Hang on, how much are these pipes allowed per second? Yeah, it should be alright. And we'll probably need to build some more pipes. Okay, I think that'll help. And I'm missing some aluminium sheets. Oh, really? Okay. We're gonna do little ones over here, because... Okay, the monster lake. No monster... You know what, I'm gonna get rid of the rocks at Monster Lake. Okay. Okay. So, I'm pretty happy, but what would make me happier is if I had multiple tanks worth of steam just ready to go. Oops. Discord? I believe you meant Discord. Okay, so that should do a bit better. Be generating plenty of heat. Hopefully. Okay, it looks like it's not generating more heat right now. That's okay. It'll get there. So this should generate some extra. Actually, would it be better to... Would it be better to... Maybe. I had not considered. We do need some steel rods. For that we need some ingots of sorts. Do we not make steel rods? I think we do. As a short-term thing, I would like to have some steel rods. Please, sir, may I have some steel rods? Rods? Okay. May I have some rods? So what I'm thinking now is if I had just a little bit more of these. Okay, that's probably fine for now. How come it's a 30% neighbor bonus? The 10%, yeah, the 10, it's only a 10% bonus. Blah, 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 blah. So it's not the best. That's alright, it's better than a 0% bonus. So what we're going to do is we're going to go do. That's going to boost just a little bit more. And then we're going to run out of heat pipes. Yeah, exactly, because they don't need fuel, right? But if that makes slightly more consistent fuel, I'm pretty happy with that. Which is really what I'm after right now. Not fuel, power. Which is really what I'm after right now. Why 4x4? Okay. So that should give me... Can I build more radars yet? Probably maybe. And build more capacitors. The largest area for the smallest circumference. The more... Yeah, that's true. That is true. I understand that. Oh wait, no, it's fine, it's fine. These ones are now getting the 40% neighbor bonus and doing 210 watts. I know it means kilowatts, but it doesn't make me feel better. I think what we need to do actually is do another heat exchanger. So let's move this one down. Oh, wait. Then we go heat exchanger mirrored. Yes, this is what we do. This is how we do it. Yes. Right, and then do that one that comes up and around. Okay. And then you've actually got to connect the heat to it, or else nothing's going to happen. I assume that Jock Jams is the people who sung that song, because I actually don't know. What I'm going to do also, that's slightly wrong, I'm going to have pumps that are just going to shoot this stuff into it. Yeah, because see, this doesn't do the full, it doesn't fill it up, whereas this will. Okay. The good news is that's helping. We're happy with that. I am helping. You do that is probably the best one. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to give me what, 5 megawatts of power? Somewhat reliably, maybe, potentially. Who knows? It's backup power though, so yeah, it should be alright. Okay. So we've kind of made those. We didn't automate a damn thing though, but hey, we've made all those things. Okay, so what do we need to do with life? Automate it. Silly question, really. I mean, we could start thinking about trains. We could also... That's the worst one? Is it actually? I thought that'd be the best one. Okay, let's actually start thinking about the next level of science, because that's probably what we need to do next. So, electrical prototype. If I just type in science, no, it's never... Sprototype. Sprototype. Okay. There we go. Found it eventually. So, of these four things, which do we actually make? We make lamps. Great. We're going to need capacitors, and I think we're going to need a lot of capacitors, so yeah, we are. That's okay. Capacitors are going to require... Oh, let's improve graphite, actually. I remember graphite being a little bit shockingly bad. So let's see what we can do with graphite. And also, let's fix up the lighting situation, because it's pretty bad right now. There we go, that should help. Okay, let's see what we can do with graphite. Let's get some more bricks. How are my resource patches going? Bauxite, good. Sandstone, fine. Iron ore, problematic. Sandstone, we do have another 2 million available. That's good. What are these radars called, and can we build them? The radars are called sensor nodes. Okay. Can we build them? That's sensor node 3s. Sensor node 1s. We cannot build them, and we will not be able to build them for a little while yet. Oh, God. A little while yet. Oh, solar powers are available at some point in the near future. That's neat, I guess. So what we might have to do is drive around with the car for a bit and actually look around. So, what do we need? We need more graphite. We knew that. Let's make it then. Why are we not making it? There's no real reason. We just need to just do it. Uh, doo -doo -doo. Yeah, we could probably spend another one of these things. And just get it done, right? Uh... I'm a little scared where that hydrogen was going. Oh, okay. It was going to both sides. Okay. Do it! That's the one. Actually, really easy to just... Oh, wait. How are we actually going to get the graphite out? We'll figure it out. Don't sweat the small stuff. Okay, so we've doubled our graphite production. Awesome. We could even triple it if we really felt like it. Do we need to? Kinda, yeah, actually. Kinda, yeah. Well, what's stopping me? Fear is a terrible reason. Fear is the mind killer. Absolutely it is. I've heard that. Yeah, we're going to change this up just a little bit, just try and even it up a bit. So we're going to do the old splitteroonie. That is the worst splitteroonie I've ever seen in my life. Let's try a proper splitteroonie. That's a much better splitteroonie. Splitteroonie, splitteroonie, same thing. Is that another type of noodle? Probably. Yeah, why not? To go with the spaghetti. Yeah, absolutely. It's a different type of noodle. How are these guys going? You know what? These guys are going just fine. So we've tripled graphite production. We might need to sort out more carbon monoxide. I'm not sure yet. Oh wow. Was it you? Did you do it? Did you do the murders? This is how they get you. All along, you don't realize you were the killer all along. That's where they trick you. That's slightly in the wrong place. Okay. Meow meow. Oh, thank you so much. Yay, corn chips. Yeah, but you want to know how accurate they got it. Yep, panda indeed. Yeah, exactly. You want to know what they know. You want to know how, like, and then you can do the thing which people do with Warframe, not Warframe, sorry, War Thunder, where you email them and tell them where they got it wrong. God, those stories make me laugh every time in a sad kind of way. Okay. So I've got this water. I don't really want it. Um, I feel like this area is slowly expanding outwards from where it started, which I'm okay with. The water is a bit of a problem, though. It's going down, though, I think. Yeah, mostly. Never mind. I thought it was. Well, that's probably fine. We make lubricant. I think it's about time to ask that question. I gotta donate back to Valdec. We need to find out about the murders. Yeah. Making lube is easy. It's how you use it that's the challenge. Go fund Valdec's murders. No, I promised Valdec I'd never tell anyone about the murders. So, you know, he trusts me on that one, so I'm not going to tell you about it. Okay. Methane. Can't say I've watched it. Seifer is keeping a whole lot of crows. Oh, the murder of crows. Okay, yep. Took me a second. Took me a second. I got there. Got there in the end. Where is the methane? I don't freaking know where anything in this base is, let's be honest. I don't think anyone's going to be really surprised by that logic. Wait, do we even make methane? Carbon dioxide, hydrogen, makes methane and water. Okay, I don't know if we do. Methanol is very easy to make. Silicon ingots, pretty easy to make. Okay. I'm sure we made methane at some point. Technically we're making methane now. Yeah. I just realized there is actually a place where I am making methane over by this aluminium carbide. And we're just burning it away. Because there's methane being made here. So what we could do, for now anyway, is put it in this tank. I don't think we need that much methane though. What do we need lubricant for anyway? All sorts of things, of course we do. Oh yeah, no, we need a lot of lubricant. How do we make the car? We need... The car is made out of a locomotive? What? I like this, you got a full rubber and some air. Some of this stuff I understand, like that's the tires, that's the headlights. You don't need backlights. Backlights are only to let other people know what you're doing. And iron wires, so you just sort of attach the wheels to the locomotive. This is the most orky bullshit I've seen in years. No blinker fluid. Yeah. Okay. That's bizarre. Anyway, we're going to go auxiliary valve here. So that way, if it does fill up, we don't just completely stop our production of aluminium. That's so freaking orky. Okay. I really want to produce it on the other side of the base, so over here probably looks prime material. Or here. Here looks pretty good. Okay. So we're going to take it up. Okay, it's time for spaghetti time. Everyone get your bibs. It's spaghetti time. If I ever did merch, I'd SeiferKatt bib for your spaghetti. I'm not doing merch, but if I did, that's really funny. It's also really stupid, but... Okay. So, chemical plant, yes, we got those. Kabam! At some point we'll need to do hydrogen canisters. That's going to be for fuel. Do we have the reversed chemical plants yet? No, we do not. Okay. I'm still not sure I'm happy about that position. We'll get it into a place I like at some point. That's good enough. Okay, now oxygen, which is of course not included. Okay, so that makes my mineral. It doesn't make much of it, but it makes it. Put that wind turbine down as well. How are we going with power? Not great, not great. But the backup turbines are kind of holding. The backup turbines held until it didn't need to, so I call that a victory. Somewhat. That game is another reason I need to get a new computer. I'm just sick of it just lagging so badly. I mean, I know on PC it's already pretty bad, but ugh. Not helping. Put your foolish ambition to rest. No. I did get the other guy defeated. So that's something. What do I want now? I don't know. I wanted lubricant, that's right. He broke his leg. Like, ah, I was gonna kill you. You killed yourself, you idiot. Hydrogen chloride. That's pretty funny though. Nope. Sounds like he should have put his foolish ambitions to rest if you ask me. Okay. We also need silicon ingots, which are over here. Now, when I built these, I didn't kind of anticipate that I wouldn't... I didn't anticipate I'd need them for anything else. It was a bird. What? A bird killed itself by jumping? That's weird. You need better birds, man. But of course, what were they going to base them off? As we know, birds aren't real. So, we've discussed this many times. We know birds aren't real. Okay. Yeah, birds have got the flight thing sorted out. Landing is another question. Okay. Then we make hydrochloric acid. Again. There's some New Zealand birds that aren't real. That is true. Especially the dead ones. There are birds that have like long since extinct. Like the moa. The moa is not real anymore. It was real, apparently. Yeah, absolutely. Hunted to extinction, I believe. Which, you know, that's saying something because those things are huge. And I'm like, who the hell hunted that and thought that was a good idea? But I guess it was a good enough idea because I killed them all, so yeah. I guess that's a win. Okay. Let's put that in there. Let's get all the hydrochloric. Steam is telling me that broadcasting is enabled. That's cool. Did I lose internet connection for a second? Have I heard of the Emu War? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. It's so good. So good. Uh, I love there's an achievement in Hearts of Iron where you're playing as Australia and you nuke yourself. And it's something that references the winning the Emu War. Which, God, how do you mess up that? I mean, it seems like it's a fairly easy thing to mess up. Like, turns out emus not as easy to kill as they thought. Okay, so I can start researching the car, but I can't build the car yet. Maybe that's what I'm working on. Maybe I gotta start building locomotives. There's a bunch of stuff in locomotives that I need, so yeah, let's start doing that, shall we? Yeah, no, in real life the emus won, but in Hearts of Iron you can nuke Australia as Australia and win the emu war. What are emus going to do against a nuke? Drugs won the war on drugs. That is true. That happened. Okay. Wait, I need a cargo wagon to build a locomotive? What? Oh, God. Okay, where are we best to build this? I think we're best to build this on the left-hand side. Are we also not building steel gears? Okay, now, I was thinking about this, actually, the other day. I thought the bird and the bird one. Excellent. So, gears, right? Do we need iron gears anymore? They make belts, they make inserters, they make small miners. They do make backup turbines, so yes, we still do need gears. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Iron coils, sheets, barrel pumps. I'm pretty sure we don't make those. Yeah. Backup turbines. Okay, sheets are still required. I know there's something here that isn't required. Iron wires. I'm sure something's going to be required here. Yeah, okay, I do need the gears for science. What I meant is further down. Because as this goes on, I don't need everything. I think I still need... Wait, hang on. Do I need those? I make crushers over here, I think. Okay, thank you. Working on it. I'm not stopping making these things. I'm just wondering whether they need to be on the bus anymore. That's the real question. Okay. So I do make crushers. Small furnace 3s. Do I need small furnace 3s? Yeah, for medium furnace 2s, which if I had to take a guess, I probably need them for large furnaces. Yep. Okay. Got it. Understood. Rods? Do I need iron rods? Chimneys, I automate those, automate those, automate those. Automated, 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 automated. Oh god, we're back to crushers. No. Levitation. Okay, we do actually need everything. Never mind. This is a waste of everybody's time. Glad we covered that. Okay, so locomotives. What do we need for locomotives? We need cargo wagons. Also means we need small chest 2s because we don't have those. We don't have steel rods, oddly enough. I think we do, but we don't. Steel beams? Pretty sure we make steel beams. Wait, we do make steel rods. Why did I think I didn't? What a fool. Okay, so we don't need steel rods. Get out of here, steel rods. Okay, combustion chamber, we need those. Pretty sure we don't make those. Doesn't look like it. Nah, he's going the Riker angle. He's always going the Riker angle. I'd have it no other way, honestly. Okay, so we need a combustion chamber. We know that. Backup turbine. Yeah, we need those. Need those for a few things, actually. Steel gears. I'm pretty sure we don't making steel gears, but we should be. Probably build those up there and they can swing back around. Okay. So, where do we start? Look, steel gears is probably the best place to start, no matter how you look at it. So steel gears, steel plates and steel rods. Okay. Oh, there's steel plates and steel rods. Okay, so yeah. And we make these in a medium assembler. Ah, that's easy. This is one of the easiest things I've had to make all day. He says looking for the medium assemblers, realizing he doesn't know where they are. I'm kind of panicking. Okay. You know that thing when you eat like something that's salty and you just sort of taste the salt on the side of your lips and you're just like, oh man, salt's delicious. Had that right then. And I was pretty happy about that. They were salted chips. Okay, let's go get some steel plates. Yeah. There. It's good. I totally get why cats are just like always licking their lips after they're done eating. Salt's delicious. Even when they're not eating salt, they're still thinking about salt. That's how cats are. As they should. Always think about salt. Okay. So that gets me my gears. Not to be confused with Gears of War, because I have not played one of those games in ages. Do they still make Gears of War? I don't even know. I only ever played like Gears of War 2. I enjoyed it. I had nothing against it. I just never played another one. That's how games can be sometimes though, right? You play one and you're like, oh, that's pretty good. And then you just never play it ever again. You definitely do. Awesome. Good for them. I hope people still enjoy them. Okay. What do we want to make next? Backup Turbine? They made an XCOM game like... Oh, really? That's kind of fun. Alright, Wes, will you take care? Thanks for coming by. Okay, I didn't know they made like an XCOM Gears. It seems like a weird shift, but... Oh, I mean, to be fair, Rabbids happened, and that's a weird shift. Where they're like, hey, what if we made... I was wondering if the mask was coming after that. I was... Yeah, the fact they made the Rabbids Mario game, it's like, hey, it's like low-level XCOM, and it's like, huh, why did you make that? I'm not complaining, but very confused. Okay. We need to make a small chest. Small chest 2, specifically. So that needs small chest 1. Okay, well, we can grab that. We're going to pull it out to the side a little bit, I think. Why did they make that money? Yeah, but I mean, no one was asking for, hey, can you make a Mario XCOM game? I mean, yes, they made it because money. Obviously, they did that. That wasn't quite the question. But you are correct. They made it because of money, yes. I mean, it did pretty well, so maybe I shouldn't be, like, questioning why did they do that, because, you know, it did well, so... steel rod and steel sheet, okay. I was gonna say, do we not have steel sheets? We do. They're over here. I mean, Mario sells well. I guess Rabbids sells well. I guess that's probably all you needed, right? I assume Rabbids sell well. Rabbids sell very much to the lol random crew. Or crowd, rather, not crew. I mean, good on them if they can... And Rabbids came from Rayman. Yeah, because there was that, I was telling Panda about this the other day, actually. Because we walked past an arcade and there was, like, some Rabbids... Like, there was, like, 3 Rabbids games. And I was sort of saying that it came from, like, the Switch... No, sorry. The Wii game. It was, like, a bunch of mini-games with Rabbids. You know, ooh, waggle the stick, make the Rabbids fly away. Ooh, what a game. And then the Rabbids just were like so popular, like, hey, these are way better than Rayman. Lapins Cretans. Oh, like stupid rabbits? Hmm. I'd feel happier about this actually if it was a little bit closer. I would say Rabbids because they're like rabbit. So you had rabid rabbits? That's how I thought it was. I mean, look, you know me, I don't ever pronounce anything correctly, so, you know, don't go off my pronunciation. That's just how I thought. And as we have found out many times, just because Steve thinks something should be done something, doesn't mean it's correct. Okay, so we've got steel chests. Huzzah! Rubbit. Rubbit. I mean, sure, if you say rubbit instead of rabbit. Rabbit. Rabid. I don't know. Maybe Raymond Rabids is Rabid? Yeah, that's what I thought. Rabids. Maybe we always just pronounce Raymond's name wrong. Did you ever think about that? Actually, not Rayman, it's Ramen. Like the Japanese noodles. It's probably not. But we never considered it, did we? I didn't consider it. Maybe you did. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. You do what you like. You think it's that way, whatever. Ramen. Did you ever play oh, what was the game? It had it was originally a Switch game. No. It was originally a game on the Wii. And there was like a pasta priest. It was basically like Pikmin except medieval. Was it My Life as a King or Little King's Story? No, that was the Final Fantasy one. No. Little King's Story. Yeah, Little King's Story. It's not a very good game, but it's basically Pikmin that was on like the Wii, and they've released it on PC. And all the music is just like classical music for some reason. You know, like the boss fight is William Tell Overture. You know, okay, enough of that. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was just the game, and there was a pasta priest, and instead of saying Amen, he said Ramen, and I was enamored by that. Was it stupid? Yeah, of course it was, but I liked it. Classical music is copyright free. Yeah, that's probably why. Oh, you're saying I can keep going because it's copyright free? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just saying that's probably why they did it, because it was free? Probably true. I wasn't stopping because of copyright. I know my version of songs are so bad that no one's ever going to mistake them for the real one. I mean, I wish, but no. I mean, I do like William Tell Overture. It's a good piece of music. I mean, you know I like it because I remember the name of it. That's a... I've completely forgotten what I was doing. I was getting stuff. Nice. I was getting belts. They're over here. I was very lost. I like how part of my bus is over here. I really should swing that around into here very soon. Okay. So what else do we need? We need graphite. Ugh. Arrow apple. Absolutely. Okay. And a sneeze. It's irrelevant, but it's what happened. Out of my life now. Okay. So we need graphite. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I could help. Look, if my base makes you feel better about something you've done, then that makes me happy. Yeah, I know you're saying that my base looks bad, and I acknowledge that. But I'm not offended by that. I know what I'm dealing with. I know what I'm working with. Next! No lowball offers. I know what I have. Yeah, I know what I have. Oh, that's fine too. Well, that's probably more complimentary then. Um, Still, no lowball offers. I know what I have. So what do we have now? We just need the steel beams. Which, up here. And that also is done so wrong, and I'm not happy with it. There we go. Don't worry, I wasn't offended either way. I don't know if you're worried that I might be offended, but I wasn't. I've played this game on stream for so long now that I'm used to people like razzing on me for bad design. And it's always mostly with love, except for the time that I did the sushi belt thing, in which case there was some vocal critics on that one. Some people were not happy with what I'd done. And meh. Yeah, if we do this, here's a plan. We go boop. Let's do it this way, actually. Sushi belt always gave you a stroke. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That was an interesting base design. Okay, we're getting there. Backup turbine. Okay, you know what? Backup turbine might actually be better up here. Now, backup turbine needs motors, pipes, iron sheet, and iron gear. Motors, pipes, iron sheet, iron gear. Well, look at that. That's half of it already. And now we need is iron pipe and, sorry, pipe one and iron sheet. Iron sheet is a little bit more of a problem, I think. We can get it from here though. And not only can we should. And then of course, if you got that, this like excellent line, then you might as well just chuck the pipes into it, right? If you can find the pipes. Which maybe there should be a line with pipes in it, right? Oh, pipes are here. Does it pipes ever come to the side? Underground pipes do. Not really what I wanted though. Okay. Hey, it worked that time. How did that one work? Who knows? Maybe it works on like surfaces. Maybe. By the way, oh Dave, you're not on Discord. Damn it! There was a really good sushi base on Reddit, Factorio No, which I was showing off on Discord. It looked really good, and I was like, damn, really inspired to do another sushi base. Their way of organizing it was far better than mine. It kind of used a little bit of the blood belt idea, but in a different way. And I was like, oh, it doesn't measure the... Oh, okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. But yeah, I was very excited by that one. I was like, that is a really good way of doing that. How are we going with iron? Ooh, iron is gonna run out eventually. Power is apparently a problem again, though. Yeah. Backup turbines do their best. Yeah, that was a pretty amazing spaghetti. But for what it's worth, these things are running. Look, I mean, there could be a problem. I don't think there's a problem. I'll have a look in a moment. I wonder if it probably wouldn't be too amiss on, like, putting another heat exchanger here. Stretch! Stretch time! Good stretch. Ooh. So we need a combustion chamber, and then we just need to throw everything together to get a train. Okay. That's not too bad. No, their base was actually pretty well done. Like, their base actually probably would work, unlike my base, which I definitely did not. I mean, we had to wear the hat at the end, so you know it's not a good base when you have to wear the hat. Small furnace, medium tank. Please call me in high school. No, it's not. Okay. Small furnace, there we go. Medium tank. Do we need the small furnace for anything else? Are we good at that point? I guess we still need them for distilleries. Okay, there's still a few things that small furnace is required for. What about medium tank? How are we feeling about medium tank? Yeah, medium tank still needs a couple of things as well. Not fluid wagon though. Fluid wagon's not in this game. Get out of here, fluid wagon. Darken my doors no longer, please. Okay. Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Small furnace, medium tank. Bam! That's it. Everything we need. That's combustion chamber. We've already done it. My goodness. He's absolutely cracked it. Ah, brilliant. Well, that's going to be a very odd question to ask. But, no, you know what? This one needs the camera. What the fuck, Feldak? Okay. Yeah, sure. Look, after this question, I'm probably going to be ending the stream, so, we'll go ask. All right, so welcome back, everyone. So I've got an answer. It's not the weirdest answer. It was actually a reasonable answer. The answer is cats, of course. But I don't. But she was also saying it's like non-pornographic. Obviously, it would just be pictures of cats. And honestly, that seems fine. Seems reasonable. And if we wanted to make it weird, then I'll just dress up as a cat and be like, yeah, hello, yeah. It's going to be doing ASMR as a cat. But that's going to be my take on it. Panda was probably very against that for obvious reasons. Uh, as most people should be. Anyway, look, we've made some progress today. The base is expanding. I have to do that again. Okay. Yeah, let's save, then we'll do that, and then we'll call it for the night. Because that way we can... Remember when OnlyFans want to take out not safe for work material? Yeah, what a weird idea. It's literally their business model. I believe that was because of credit card issues. Because credit card companies were like, we're not going to help you with that. Anyway, you want me to do this? Alright, I'll do it just for fun. Just for funsies. Yeah. I've been a bad little kitty. I've been a bad little kitty. No, I'm done. 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 No more of that. No more of that. We're done. Stream's over. Calling it. Well, the good news is I got the mask on, so no one knows it was me. Ha ha! Anyway. Yeah, don't watch any of my other videos, otherwise we're in trouble. All right. Thank you very much for everyone for watching today. If you've enjoyed today's stream and you're not currently following, please do consider giving a follow. I'd really appreciate it, and you can see the rest of this madness grow. Am I talking about the factory, or am I talking about the streamer? I don't know. You feel uncomfortable? I feel uncomfortable as well, okay? We all feel uncomfortable together. And then I ask for follows. Yeah, like that's going to happen. You can also subscribe, of course, if you would like to. Don't feel like you have to. Oh my, this is really weird. Go full camera with this. Oh yeah, you can actually see my eyes through it. Oh, that's creepy. I've never done that before. Anyway, what else was I saying? Yes, you can also cheer, donate, or subscribe if you do so wish. There's cute little cat icons, and it really supports me as well. I'm currently working on towards a new computer, and that money would be used, just to assist that sort of thing. I love how you guys save all your sound alerts for now. It's so much fun. You can also go to the Discord. That's where you can find me outside my regular streaming hours. And you can also go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt, which is where I post all these videos. I don't know what that was, but I kind of like it. Yeah, so that's where I post these videos. So if you want to go back and watch from the beginning, you can do that. I typically stream 4 nights a week. That is Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday being my variety day. Now, I was doing Crusader Kings, but this mask is in a weird place. If I do that, it's weirder. Stream hours. I don't know. Typically, I was doing Crusader Kings, but my computer, poor little thing, can't run Crusader Kings 3 very well. So what we're going to do tomorrow is Terra Invicta, which is a demo. And we're just going to play around with it. And at the end of it, I'm going to say, whether we're going to, it's going to be a judge of whether we continue playing it when it comes out. Maybe we don't. Maybe it just doesn't seem like stream material. I don't know. I just want to talk about the game. So, no, I'm creeping myself out looking at the mask, so we're not going to do that anymore. But yeah, we're going to give it a go. Might be fun. Stream meow hours. Oh, stream it. I don't know. Anyway, I think we are done with everything I can think of today. So I say again, thank you everyone very much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your being here. That's, you guys being here makes all this a lot more fun. Aside from me just staring at a screen and just playing Factorio and not talking to anyone, this is a lot more active, and yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. And with that, I'm going to head off. So take care, everyone, and I'll see y'all later.